But first, hello, I'm John Bachman. Federal officials have now charged a U.S. Air Force veteran with trying to cross into Syria and join ISIS, or at least help them. That's according to new information released this afternoon by the Justice Department. That man has been identified as Tayrod Nathan Webster Pugh. He was serving as a mechanic while an airman. He was just indicted by a grand jury in Brooklyn, and today he was indicted. Tomorrow he is scheduled to be arraigned, according to several news reports. Robert Durst, the eccentric heir to a New York real estate fortune, was back in the courtroom today. Prosecutors in New Orleans revealed that police also found 150 grams of pot when they arrested a 71-year-old over the weekend. He was jailed in connection with a killing that took place 15 years ago. His lawyers insist he is innocent, and they say that they don't know who killed Susan Berman.
That having been said, my concern is that the warrant that was issued in California was issued because of a television show and not because of facts.
Well, that man says that Durst is ready for trial, and they'll contest the facts, not the TV ratings. The real estate heir could face the death penalty if prosecutors choose to pursue that. In Washington, Secret Service Director Joseph Clancy gets grilled by lawmakers on Capitol Hill today and admits that he was not told about those two agents crashing into the White House barrier after a night of allegedly drinking and driving.
It's going to take time to change maybe some of this culture. There's no excuse for this information not to come up the chain.
Well, Clancy also told members of the House Appropriations Committee that the Secret Service wants $8 million to build a mock-up of the White House for training purposes, hopefully to prevent more embarrassing security breaches. Iranian officials say they're about 90% there as they try to hammer out a deal in an agreement with John Kerry and the U.S. over nuclear energy. There was some talk of optimism coming today from the Iranian side, but the White House says not so fast.
At best, it's a 50-50 proposition that a deal will be completed before the end of March. There are a couple of reasons for that.
Well, both sides face an end of March deadline to come to terms, and then the June deadline approaches to finalize that agreement. A school in Virginia has suspended an 11-year-old boy for a plant that turned out not to be pot. The story comes from the Roanoke Times in Virginia. After 6 months of a one-year suspension, the kid's parents find out that the leaf, as you can see right here, looks a lot like pot, but it tested negative for the drug. After those results of the test were released, the school district now says the boy can return next week. But of course, he will have a lot of makeup work. And we all know President Obama is a fan of going green. He likes those Irish-themed holidays. So today this happened. Take a look. The White House fountain, it went green as well, like the river in Chicago and other places. This is what folks do to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Michelle Obama started this tradition at the White House back in 2009. It's a nod to the First Lady's hometown of Chicago, which also dyes the river green. But as you'll hear from Ed coming up, kind of a holiday for amateurs out there. We like the holiday, not everything about it. Another update coming up for you in 30 minutes.